Hi, first I want to thank you for allowing me to do my presentation virtually. I am here in Asilomar, and it's going to be a little rudimentary video here, but I read the book Weird Church, Welcome to the 21st Century by Beth Ann Estock and Paul Nixon, and I would like to read the book a little more thoroughly. There were some things in it that I lost attention with, so I didn't go as deeply into them. But as I got to the second half of the book, I am more interested in the way they look at the future church. So it started off with a real simple, clear, concise explanation of the sort of spiral dynamic levels. And maybe if I knew those stages better, I wouldn't have been confused, but they used a different color system, and that threw me a bit, but I liked the brief descriptions they provided. One of the things that I find challenging about the book is that it is very Christian oriented, and of course I'm able to create some metaphysical interpretations of that, but I grew weary of that a bit. There are basically two parts, which I started to speak about a moment ago. The first part, they talk about these cultural shifts that we're in, and the second part is the sort of glimpses of what future church can be. And there is a focus on the green level, and I don't know the green level is different in this book than the other. I should have taken a closer look, but the idea being blending sources and traditions that have not been commonly mixed together. And what I really feel is that in New Thought, we already do that. We're already blending. So some of this feels like we're already there. But in the second half, they give a bunch of examples of what new church can be, and it's what they're calling weird. And to me, it's kind of our normal. But the idea of the neighborhood, working with the neighborhood, creating community, the simple cell where you have groups of people who meet, dinner party, they go on, they name it different things like Soulful Village and Family Chapel, but they really all are similar with just subtle nuances. But one of the keys is this sort of holacracy, which is that decentralized authority. And I would say Cityside is already experiencing that, where we're what we're calling shared leadership or collaborative leadership. So I do think it's worth a read, but I think my big takeaway, and it could be partly from being here at Asilomar, I don't want to conflate the two, but there is a big question about this sort of liminal state that we're in. And, we're in the sort of goo of the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. And I feel like we keep asking the question, and I'm just wanting some answers. So for me, the book is just really kind of continuing the question and says, here's some things that might happen, which I feel like we're already doing. And I'm looking for a little bit more structure on how we might execute some of these things. What are the models for doing community differently? So that's my takeaway. I apologize if it's not quite as well formed, and I hope my video makes it through okay. And I look forward to hearing all of your presentations and being with you tomorrow. Thank you.